USA Today bestselling author B.J. Daniels wrote her first book after a career as an award-winning journalist and author of 37 published books. Since then, she has published over 70 novels, won numerous awards, including a Career Achievement Award for Romantic Suspense and numerous nominations and awards for Best Book. At 30, you quit a good job and found the only writing job you could find as a reporter for the local newspaper, part-time and at minimum wage. How did your career as a journalist prepare you for your life as a novelist, and what can you tell us about that journey?
Well, it was one of those cases where I wanted to write so bad, and the only job there was at a newspaper, and as it turned out, that was a perfect job because it taught me to write fast and tight and on deadlines.
So you write a wicked suspense story, and I read that you like to scare yourself so much so that I've heard you say the creepier the better. Can you describe how you structure your mysteries to sustain that suspense?
You just have to think about what scares you. And I never get into a car without looking in the back seat, never. And you always wonder what's in the trunk. So if you think like that, which I do, I always think dead bodies, I always expect there to be a murder wherever I am. Because if you write this stuff, it's scary, and you expect somebody to come up behind you. You just expect that.
So your October title from HQN is Forsaken, and it's the third book in the Beartooth Montana series. So what can you tell us about the book?
Oh, I love the book. It's years ago when I was a newspaper reporter, I did a story on this sheep herder and his tender who came out of the mountains after 3 months way, way back in the wilderness. And the heroine is the woman sheep rancher. Her husband has died, and she is doing her best to keep everything together. And the old sheep herder is a really good friend of hers. So it's fun from start to finish. I had a ball with that book.
What's the hardest part of writing for you, and then what's the easiest?
Plotting, obviously, since I don't know what I'm doing. It was really interesting because while I was here, my editor suggested that before I start a book, maybe if I just completely plotted it, and I was laughing the whole time because I thought, wouldn't that be wonderful if I could do that? That would be really cool.
But I've heard
I don't
people
work that way.
who the pantsers like you, who write by the seat of your pants, feel that once they plot it out, it's like they've written the book. So.
Oh. And the thing is I always set it up. I mean, as I go along, I give everybody a motive. And it's toward the end of the book that it suddenly dawns on me who the killer is. It's very fun.
You have quite a busy slate of books coming up. Can you give us a quick overview of what readers can expect from you in 2014?
Well, there are 5 Cardwell cousins, and I love them all. They're really cute. And their mother had taken them to Texas years ago, and they started a barbecue joint chain. And they're all very successful, but they also have other jobs. And they are kind of wending their way back to Montana and their roots. And they're just fun. Yeah, they're just fun. So we're going to do all 5 of their books. So.
A busy year.
Oh, absolutely. And I'm working on my next HQN, which is really going to be fun. I can't wait, because, as long as I get to kill people, I'm pretty happy.
Well, on that note, thank you very much for taking the time to sit with us today.
This is wonderful. This is really wonderful. Thank you.
Bye-bye.